Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. How is everyone doing on this fantastic Sunday afternoon evening? I'm calling it that because it's later than normal and it's close to evening. So it's afternoon evening. All right. Little bit of housekeeping, I guess. Now I'm drawing a blank, of course. It's not like we do this every single episode or not, or anything, or words. For those of you that are watching after the stream, do you regret it yet? I appreciate you guys too. All of you are awesome. For those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedly random. We are here Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time and Saturday and Sunday at 4. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and a Twitter if you're on those platforms and want to check us out. That'd be cool, of course. Let's go ahead and get rolling on this procedure here. You know what? Let's make this super straightforward. Hoverstone. Hover as one does. Alright. It'll stay there until you can mount it to the ground. Let go. Magic. Of course you wouldn't have thought of that because you don't have the hand of an old goat monster hero guy. With your help, President Hudson is standing firmly in place. You're probably hungry, so have some heat resistance. Ooh, a sleepover ticket. Is this like an IOU? Come over, spend the night. What are those? Look at those nails just jutting out all over the place. Oh, never mind. They're not nails. They're like staples. That one there is not actually stapled into anything very well. All right. He's off. As are we. You can stop hovering now, Hoverstone. Thanks for your assistance. Okay, so you're probably wondering what we're doing in today's episode. Well, we have a couple of outfits that we need to level up because I want to. These two, the champion stuff. We did max out the Ancient Heroes aspect, which is probably what we'll be wearing when we go into battle. So I think it's the highest. 6, 12, 18, 60, 78. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's, even though it's a single unit, and it is a unit, I'm pretty sure it is the highest defense of any item, any armor item in the game. Sorry, Link, I forgot it was freezing cold. So we're going to do that first thing. We'll probably have to dupe some because I didn't get duping done. As you know what the dupity do. So with that in mind, let's go, because I don't remember what the Great Fairy wanted for them. Mappity map, don't talk back. Hey, look, there just happens to be one by Tsutsun's shrine, or whatever it was. I missed the end of it, I think. Yay! My brain is sleep deprived and running at about 800 miles per hour. It is wonderful. Alrighty. Hey, we've... This... words. Pretty sure this is, as I say almost every time we come over here, the first fairy fountain that we restored. And even as many times as I've been here, I don't remember her name. How terrible am I? Starts with a K. Okay. Kesa! I was right-ish. Oh, this may not be the first one that we rescued. Enhance away. You need... Oh, that's right. Light Dragon's parts. Because we got part of the dragon's parts, but we didn't get all of the dragon's parts. Let's see where we're at. We got all the dragon's horns. Those are still so awesome. Sort by type, I suppose. Probably the best way to get these grouped together. Okay, all the dragon horns. Okay. We are missing Nadra's spike, which is just a collection thing. It's not a matter of actually bunking Nadra. We have all of the claws, except the light dragon claw. And then... So horn, claw, scale... Is there still a tooth? I think there's a tooth too. You know what? Let me find out. I have one of these, and then we do one of these, and then I type in here and I say, dragon parts in TOTK. And then I go back and I change it to list because it's telling me how to farm them and not how to... tell what's what. Yay, advertisements. Where is my list? I really just needed a list. Okay. Each dragon gives a certain type of part depending on the body part you strike. The horn gives a horn. The head gives a fang. The horn body spike gives a spike. The body gives a scale. The feet gives a claw. So, we have the horn. We have the spike. And other than the light dragon, we have the claw. So we need a body and we need a headshot. Headshot. Boom! Headshot! What? So I was accurate though. They do have fang ones as well. Because I'd kind of like to, since we're gonna have to cycle anyway in order to get the other light dragon pieces, I'd kind of like to just tag them all, and then we'll have the part, and then we'll dupe them. Because I want to. It's justifiable. So yeah, we're gonna start with the light dragon claw, and then we'll grab the other dragon scales, perhaps? I don't know. We'll determine when we get there. Oh, light dragon, can I see you? There you are. Look at that. You heard us talking about you, didn't you? Ooh. You're working your way to the right, so... Lookout landing tower might be the best launching point. If it can get me high enough. I'm not sure if it'll get me high enough. It was the claw, right? The claw. Yes. The light dragon claw. The claw of the dragon that is light. Meow, meow. Oh, she's coming right towards me. This is perfection. Let's go ahead and... Is it cold? It's probably cold. Don't put on the big nose. The big nose is not going to be helpful. It doesn't seem to be too cold, so... Ooh, she's turning. There goes a shooting star. I think we'll be fine. Oh, look at the impact. That was cool. We don't get to see them impact very much. So I'm needing a claw. The claw. But I need to do the light spikes first, I think. Do I need light spikes? I think I have light spikes. I need major spikes. If I have light spikes, I'm not going to spend the time going after light spikes because I have light spikes. Yeah. So I'm not too concerned about them right at this moment. And let's go ahead and switch to a bow that doesn't shoot 73 arrows so we can kind of target the area that we're going. Hello, Dragon of Light. You are adorable today. Alright, and now I need one of these, please. Thank you. Mine. We've got the Talon. A precious Talon that fell from the Light Dragon. It may look dangerous, but its real power is to heal when attached to a weapon. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up. Hey, look, it's a big chubby Hinox. Alright, you know what? Let's go over here. Let's change out of my gliding uniform because I don't want to get eaten by monsters. Monsters have a particular affinity for gliding uniforms. They don't really, but that's great. And froggy pants. And I'm gonna go get the star fragment because they're expensive and a little bit difficult to do things with. Things and stuff and things. Delete them. They're a little bit difficult to do because they're chubby star fragments. Whoosh. Can you believe we've got all the shrines? That's just incredible to me. That was something that I never did, or haven't done yet, at least, in Breath of the Wild. I do not really want to play disco with an electric boogaloo. Okay. Have I ever taken a picture of a Shocky boy? It seems I have not. Photobombing much? Okay, I guess we do have 24 star fragments, so they must not be that bad to duplicate. It's probably a 3 rather than a 5 count. Because it's broken. Or it's chubby. It's not broken. Let us go over to Cherry Town. Kinda, sorta. And see if the dragon arises from the chasm so we can poke and get scale. Hey, look, another star. Ooh, it's about to get lightning. Dragon? Dragon, are you there? Hello, dragon. Alright, so we need the don't catch me on fire gear, and we're probably also going to be the don't electro zap me gear. Dragon? Yeah, it's Nadra and Light Dragon scale that we have. And we also have all the talons. Oh, that's neat. These are claws, but this is a talon. Fascinating. Well, I guess we're gonna hang out here for a bit waiting on the dragon. I'm pretty sure it was right around sunrise when the dragon showed up before. So we need a scale. Scale from everybody but Nadra at this point. Dragon. Turn to sender. So it just generated in the sky at that point. You can go back up too. You know, this was such a fascinating mechanic. And it was so new to any of the stuff we'd had before. I mean, we had Rivali Scale and we had Stasis, but these rocks, they like have low gravity effect on them because they're Zonai rocks. And so they just kind of float back down, send it back up into the sky. Dinral, where are you? It's 6:30 a.m. It's time for little dragons to get up and have breakfast. They look like geese. They also look like they're gonna fly into the rock. Sure enough. Classic geese. I hear my dragon! And I need a scale, correct? A scale. So, I don't think... Oh, now we're gloomy. Nope, that's bad. That's bad. And I'm not concerned about the spike on him, so... Or on her, I guess. So, yeah. I guess we're gonna go for a dragon ride. Jump. You're such a cute little dragon. They're just ancient sky puppies. We'll get up here out of the chasm and then we'll collect the scale. Because I don't want it to fall into the chasm, because that's just annoying. This is a cute little dragon. Alright, I gotta be careful not to hit a spike, because if I hit a spike, I'll get a spike. And I don't need a spike. So, we're just gonna go there. This precious scale contains a massive amount of heat. Attach it to a weapon to greatly increase its attack power. It can be cooked, but eating it seems like a waste. Yay! Thanks, Denral. Did you want to take me over to see Nadra now? No, you didn't. It's very purpley. Oh, that's Melania's place. That's right. Alright, so there's a couple of things that we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and remove this because I don't need it anymore. I'm gonna put this on, and I don't know what I'm talking like this. We're gonna go, please don't freeze me outfit. Ooh, look, we're on fire. But the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. What? Now we're gonna go over here and push this button. And then we're gonna go find a Nadra. Nadra manifests at the Kakariko Village. The Kakariko Village. It's somewhere in here. Here we go. Manifest Destiny. That also has nothing to do with what we're doing. Yes. That's what happens when you let me get sleep deprived. Not that it's your fault. It's entirely my fault. Alright, do we have a 411 on an Adra? If she is already in the chasm, I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed. And yeah, we could probably get the Light Claw and then go dupe it, and then go, and then upgrade the stuff the first time or the second time. I think it's the first time still. And then go back and forth and back and forth. But I figure as long as we go ahead and collect the stuff now, we will be more likely to already have it. And therefore not need to collect it again later. Is this an entrance? This is an entrance to the chasm. For an Adra. It almost sounds growly, but I think that's just the wind and the gloom. Hey, yellow goblin. Well, while we await the Nadra. Strange that the music has stopped. While we await the Nadra, I'm gonna go see if I can find the list of what it takes to do the things that we want to do. Oh man. Oh. Well. That was more difficult than it needed to be. It's really incredibly peaceful, to be totally honest. It's raining. How dare you rain upon me? Okay, so yeah, we basically need everything anyway, so 'cause I found the list. All the dragon pieces. We need 21 Silent Princess, which we'll probably need to collect as well because we can't dupe them, but if we go out to the swirly twirly gumdrop. Hey, it's Nadra! Oh, that's a much better picture. Delete. Bye, Wizrobe. Nice to see you. So let's see. I also need arrows, so we'll have to go. I'll have to time this so we can get the scale to pop off up here, and hopefully not in the depths. But if it does go in the depths, we will charge after it, and then we'll just teleport back up. But we need to buy some more pointy shooty things, arrows. Rawr. I think I can technically still be frozen. So I should probably be aware of that. What item are we hunting here? Oh, I do have to hop on there, though, because I need the pointy, spiky items, too. And I can get both, Okay. So, we're probably gonna have to ride the dragon. Because I need a scale. If I can just get one of the spike shards, and not get too gloomy. Sorry, Sidon. Didn't mean to walk through you. Hi, Nidra. Hi there. Look at you. You're just an adorable sky puppy. Not to be confused with bats. Bats are also adorable sky puppies. Alright, let's go this way. I have Spike. Ooh, looks pretty good. Less than ideal, but it'll work. And nope. Oh, I got it. 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 Climb the Nadra. Climb the Nadra. Climb the Nadra. We're gonna run out of stamina. Okay, we have a Dinral scale. Oh, I'm so dumb. Why am I so dumb? I didn't need a Nadra scale. When was the last time I saved? East Hill. Oh, okay. So there's an autosave of it here. Let's go ahead and load the autosave, just for the sake of my brain. On East Hill. The pose makes it look like I saved it while I was looking up, waiting for Nadra. So, why am I so? I don't need a Nadra scale. I need everybody else's scale. So I need a Nadra tooth. Right? Because I've got a claw, I've got a tooth, I need a tooth and a spike. Oh, no, it's that guy that's looking up. Well, it's gonna be a while before Nadra comes up. But it's fine. Scales, fangs, horn, claws, and spike. Okay, we've got horns on all of them. Those are done. We need Nadra spike, and then those are done. Talons are done. So Nadra spike. We have the horns. We have the talons. We have Nadra's scale. So we just need a fang and we'll be done with Nadra. So we get Nadra fang and we get Nadra spike. And we'll be set. And once again, we can kind of take a nap while we wait for Nadra to return. And then we need a Faroche scale, and then we'll be done with scales, claws, and horns. And spikes. So we'll just need teeth of Dinral, Faroche, and the Light Dragon. And then we'll have one of everything. That'll be awesome. Our pace isn't too bad so far. When we go to mine for more pieces, we'll probably just go with the bows that we have, because I have a handful of the 5-shot bows still. And then once those break down, we can go back to Cherry Town and make some more. What? There's crafting in this game? Well, in a manner of speaking. You know, I didn't really see where Nadra showed up from last time. It was just all of a sudden, she was there. I assume she probably comes across, and so it's going to look like she pops out from behind the trees. But there is all this grass in my face. Ah, perfect, right there. So we need a tooth, and we need a spike. So we're going to have to shoot her in the face. Which also means that we're probably going to have to retrieve it from the depths. You got the single shot bow ready. Let's go ahead and save, so when I mess this up, we don't have to wait for 6 hours again. Hi, dragon. You know, if it wasn't raining, I could start a bonfire and maybe launch high enough up there to reach her. Although, realistically, if we load up the previous save, I could probably launch from here and be able to make it Sahasra. Isn't that the royal advisor person from, like, the first Zelda game? Or Link Between Worlds. Link to the Past? Link to the Past. The guy that's in the sanctuary with Zelda once you... or with Zelda? Yes, I think so. I do not remember. Link to the Past or Link Between Worlds, one of the two. I don't remember which one, and it pains me that I don't. But one of them I did actually play through on my own most of the way. Got all the way up to the part where I had to fight Ganon's dungeon, and even may have gone partway through the dungeon, and then stopped playing for a combination of reasons. 1, it was hard. 2, Ganon's kind of creepy. And 3, probably the more significant reason, I didn't want it to be over. So by not finishing the game, I could legitimately claim that it was not over, and so then I still could enjoy it. Pretty sure this is about the same location where I was when I got the last photo. Well, looks like we need to bump up our things and stuff and things. I'm gonna have to make sure that my aim is true, because if I miss, I'm gonna get a horn. Although a smart person would go ahead and save it right here as we're looking at an Adra. So I can just go a boop. That enough of a face shot? Get off me, Gloom. Snurfle. I'll be back for your spike. I'm gonna make sure this is the tooth. It is not. Alright, now we reload. See, I was brilliant doing that save when I did. It seemed really low because I shot early. Well, hi, Nadra. You ready to try again? In the nose. And I'm gonna go this way so I don't have so much slippery. Stay away, bees. Wait, where did it go? Did it fall into the chasm? Okay, I'm gonna trust you. I'm going to assume it fell down here. It did, okay. It's still a scale. Why must you irk me? I'm irked and that will not do. There it is. That was right in the tooth. It should be a tooth piece. Yes. A piece that chipped off of one of Nadra's fangs. It's much harder than any metal. Attach it to a weapon to greatly increase its attack power. Or cook it into a meal. Sweet. That looks crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Put me in a room. Okay, so we have all the talents. Or claws. We have all the spikes. We need ferocious scale. Talons, spikes. Oh, we have all the horns. We need ferocious scale. I say again. And then we need everybody but Nadra's tooth. So we'll get a ferocious scale. Hi, Gloomy Gloom. But first, let me take a selfie. Didn't have things prepared for that comedy moment. We're gonna buy all these cities out of arrows as I meander along. Now that's impressive. The dragon's still up here. Alright, pounce. I want these.
Oh.
Yes. How many? Yes. That's how many.
Ah.
Yes.
Ah.
Okay, bye. Oh, actually, you got some eyeballs here. You'd think you go straight for the Arakuda eyeball, kid? You've got a discerning eye.
Oh.
Okay.
Ma. Ah. Oh.
I know exactly when you're gonna sell out.
Ah.
Right now. You're my only customer. Maybe I need a signature souvenir like Coco's ring guards.
Ma.
Orland Village. If you want to hear about my hometown, I can talk your ear off. Small fishing town, shops and such you'll only find there. Our village is a lovely place. Then it was seized by pirates, and everyone had to abandon the village. The villagers are scattered all over it. The leader of the village is desperate to save Laurelin, but who knows what'll happen. Sorry, didn't mean to take us in such dark directions. Now then, back to work. Wonders where her husband is. I don't know either, so I cannot be of any help there. He's probably living with the chickens or something. Don't remember which one was her husband. Okie dokie. We got to that. Where does the Feroche do his feroching? That is an Octorok. This... I was thinking, oh, there's this one, but this is where Dinral goes in. I thought there was somewhere up here on the Great Plateau where we could see Feroche pretty easy. And we need a scale of Feroche. And I don't think I'm going to worry about a spike. Because we've already got... Oh, that's right. This one's underground. I forgot that was the thing. Wow, where are my runes? That's right. I have to walk over here close to the Horriblins and then zoom up through this area. Right into mud. Because mud spelled backwards is dumb. Ooh. I'm still in mud. There's something funny I want to do. I'm not in mud. Can't justify it. Okay, now where is my ferocious one? She is there. Do we have anything close by that I could... Yes, we do. Hey! Ebot YT. I always have trouble with your name. Welcome to the stream. And you've redeemed first. Very nice. You are indeed the first one here. Let's see where our little dragon friend has got to. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Where did the dragon go? Everything but the objective YouTube. Everything but the... Everything but the objective YouTube. Okay, I will try to remember that. I'm terrible with names, or just everything but the objective. Okay. I think I can remember that. But fair warning, I'm terrible with names. Just in general, it's one of my many talents. There is a dragon around here somewhere. And I don't know where she went. I have done every shrine, yes. We actually picked up the Heroes aspect a couple of episodes ago. And it looks crazy. And then we went and got it up, or powered up, because I'm thinking I want to, when we get back to the main storyline here, I want to have this, and I want to have the champion stuff on hand, as maxed out as I can, just so we can kind of stick with what fits the story, I guess. It feels like the right thing to wear for progressing at this point. But for now, we are trying to get the dragon parts so we can upgrade the champion stuff. Go to the Great Plateau and do that quest because it gives me something cool. What quest at the Great Plateau are we talking about? I do not know specifically what Great Plateau quest. If you have a name or a location of where it activates, we can certainly work our way over there. Probably don't have it unlocked yet. That is a good possibility. Do you know if it's a side quest or a... like what kind of quest? Is it a different main quest piece? Side adventure? It's not a shrine quest, because those are all done. It's a side adventure. Okay. Yeah, and those don't sound like they're anywhere specific on the Great Plateau. Where or who do I need to go to initiate that quest? It's at the Old Temple of Time. Okay. Then we will swing by there once we get these dragon parts sorted out. Talk to the statue. Oh, the big goddess statue? Where it is that before or after the bargainer statue talks to you? Because I did get talked to by the bargainer statue through the goddess statue at the Temple of Time. But if it's something that you get after you've talked to talked to that already. Because I think, hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Because it talked about dropping the eyes down into the basement. Bu- 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 Oops. Yeah, A Call from the Depths. Is this the one you were thinking about? Where you have to drop all of the eyes down into the basement or into the depths, and then you have to find some convoluted technique to get them over there. And then he rewards you with being able to trade with the bargainer statues. And that not only gives you access to these outfits, which I haven't collected enough pose for the hat yet. Um, um, it may have given a heart container as well. I don't recall. I do have all the heart containers that are currently available in the game. I know that much. So if it did give a heart container, I've collected it already. But I think that also starts the you have one more red heart container. That's fascinating. Yeah. Well, I can certainly swing back by there and talk to him and see if it or talk to the statue and those aren't the. This is what I was looking for. Talk to the statue and then swing down to the depths and see if it has anything to say. Oh, and it just occurred to me that I don't want to be shocked by this. It was a scale we need here, yes. You can check. All right, sounds good. Yes, we do need a scale. And we don't need spikes, so it's just scale time here. All right, scale. Perfect. Oh no, it's not charged. Let's see, we've got a little of 40 hearts. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Let's see. Just gonna run a search here on online real quick. Find out. In practice, there are 38 max hearts in Tears of the Kingdom. So yeah, there is one that I'm missing. So there's a good possibility that there's more to that quest that that I haven't completed yet. Mm-hmm. Are you... By any chance, have you progressed the main storyline farther than here? I have yet to go find Princess Zelda after she appeared at the castle. Because if there's one after that anywhere, then I don't have access to it just yet. But we'll definitely check in with that statue and with the temple and see if it says anything. If I may have overlooked it, because there is a good probability that I did. So, that is the last dragon piece I can collect for now. That gives us all the scales, all the talons, all the spikes, all the horns. So we just need the teeth from everybody except Nadra. And we'll have one of everything. So away we go to a place. Want to know the best pickup line, as long as it's still PG, because I do want to keep things family friendly around here. Hi Kerhu, welcome to the stream. I need to... That's... I wouldn't necessarily go as far as to say it's classy, but it's definitely one I've never heard before. That it is. It is definitely a good one. Sure, why not? In the meantime, we'll swing over to Terrytown and take a nap so we can collect some dragon teeth. Okay, take a nap, and we'll grab... We also need arrows, so we'll grab the... That one I have heard. Not heard that it's been used on me, but heard that it could be used just in case that needed clarification. Yeah, the house here, it's crazy. It's got some gravity defying features, and well, thank you. I designed it myself. The basically the goal was to get as many armor and weapon and stands and stuff as I could, and also so I could put up my plush sand seal collection. And you can't forget about Hudson. Gotta have Hudson. Also, there's a stone sand seal over here. And Zelda, disregard the fact that she is in a cage. But yeah, basically it's a main floor armory with open air access. It makes producing new bows a lot easier with this layout, and it's pretty cool. And of course, all the amiibo weapons kind of had to put on display because I felt like they were fancy or something. We'll go snag arrows while we're here, and then we need... Let's see, Dinral should be... Which pickup line do I like more? I'm gonna have to go with the fart one because it's new to me. Something... for lack of a better term, something fresh. So wrong. Snag some arrows here, support the local economy. Also, they're cheaper than Beetle's arrows. See, pancake. Indeed. And since it's about time for Dinral to wake up, I hope, jump over here by his chasm, or her chasm. I guess they're all female dragons, according to the references that have been made in the game. Need to see my sculptures. What sculptures are you? Oh, back at Terrytown. Okay, yeah, we'll swing back by there. Yeah, that was I had a lot of fun with the Terrytown sculpture quests. It was difficult to a degree because I wanted to keep the ones that Kilton specifically asked for, because that was the whole point of the quest, but I also had some that were really awesome and also kind of horrifying. So I felt obligated to kind of try and balance his desires with the ones that I thought were great. Should have... Right, Terrytown is the most editable, which is different than being the most edible town. Don't eat towns. This may have been a mistake. Where is my dragon? Mr. Dragon, or Mrs. Dragon. That's lava over there, that's not dragon. We're probably gonna have to teleport back up, because I did not plan that out too well. Oh, yeah, I don't really want to entertain Mr. Obsidian Frox. No, thank you. Terrytown is indeed the goat. You know, yeah, there are goats. There are goats in the game. This music's kind of intense. Lost track of what I was doing. That's why, because my map was wrong. Could you imagine that Obsidian Frox is probably just sitting there looking at me like, oh, here comes a snack floating down from the sky. I'm gonna be so full after this, and then it just teleports out. And he's like, what? I was really hoping my Denral would be here, but maybe we have time to swing back by Terrytown first. Check out those sculptures for you. Okie dokie. This way. And we should have just enough time for our windy friend to recharge. Almost. It'll work. Perfect landing. Alright, so our sculpture friends here. We have Queen Gibdo, because it was terrifying. We have Kilton's preferred battle Talus. The adorable Obsidian Frox. 69 random atoms, perfect. And then we've got this nice, spear-wielding bokoblin here. Of course, you can't forget the fire-like. And his tiny little feet. And then the Horriblin, as requested. Tried to get him so he looked like he was kind of hanging from the cave, but he's too tall when he's actually hanging down. Oh, you had two Bokos eating meat? That's awesome. Yeah, that sounds like it'd be a very dynamic sculpture, or sculptures. Then went for the king, what's his name? And I'll show you why. And then this feller. This was one of the armored Lionels out of that, the meat didn't appear. Yeah, that was... I noticed that same thing happened kind of with this. Because this armored Lionel, he actually was wielding a sword with a metal spike fused to the end of it. And the spike disappeared. So it was just an ordinary sword. But he still looks mega intense. Look at that face. That was from the Majora's Mask gauntlet, I believe, was actually where he came from. Nice silver Lionel. And then we got our buddy, the Flux Construct. I think this is a Flux Construct 3, but I'm not 100% sure. No, it's got to be maybe a 2, because I saved a picture of a 3 in here, so I could... Yeah, because this one's gold. So I could swap them out, because that'd be pretty neat. But let me go to the inn over here, and I'll show you. It still looks pretty cool. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Let me stop in the inn, so I can show you the probably the bigger reason why I chose some of these. A waterbed. Just a regular bed's fine. Let's go night. This is when the real cool thing happens. Oh yeah, I forgot the shark here. Those points just they can't stay fun for long. Yeah, I did the shark as well from the Muktarok quest. But I love the way that they glow so bright. Even the the frocks and their big fire like there. Even the Queen Gibdo's got some decent glow. The eyes, though. That's not an evil-looking face. I don't know what is. Yeah, it's so cool with all the colors, and the pose even worked out pretty well, too. Of course, the one major complaint everybody has about this process is when he builds the sculpture, no matter how you've got it photographed, he builds it with a flat, invisible base. So you have to kind of figure out how you're gonna stand it up and still make it look decent. But for the most part, especially the Gleeok just popping over that cave there. Just got home from watching the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Very nice. How was it without spoilers? Because I might end up going to see it, to be totally honest. A bit of a Turtles fan myself.
Oh.
It was very cool, but the colors were so bright, you had no clue what was happening for half of it. Yikes. Just kind of washed out with too much bright, actiony, fun stuff. See, I was concerned with it that because the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have been rebooted so many times. In various forms, in series, I mean, everything that way. So I was concerned that it might just be kind of bland, I guess, because of how many times that the theme has been rebooted. But that's good to hear that you still enjoyed it. So did a good job with the voice actors as well. That's awesome. Did they sound similar to the originals? Or just that the actors themselves were a good match for the characters' kind of mannerisms and stuff. Let's stop over here and pick some flowers. Because we do need some Silent Princess, and I can't duplicate them. Leonardo sounds like Gumball from The Amazing World of Gumball. And Leo's the leader, right? If I'm remembering that correctly. I could see that working. I haven't seen much of The Amazing World of Gumball, but I've seen clips and stuff of them. So I can definitely kind of place the sound for sure. Donatello sounds really young. Donatello's the purple nerdy one, right? Yeah, because Mikey's the prankster, the orange prankster. Leonardo's the blue leader. Um, Donatello's the purple kind of nerdy techie one, and then Raphael is the red want to beat everybody up one. Based on what I saw, the as far as the animation and stuff goes, um, it seems like they were portraying them as younger, um, more like the original um, appearance or age wise, rather than like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies, the two that they did, where they were the big hulking like monster turtles. Oh, Master Splinter, they actually got a kung fu master to voice him. That's awesome. That lends a lot more credibility to some of the, I'm sure some of the things he talks about with their training and everything that way too, because he's gonna actually know what he's talking about in those cases. Can you talk about who is not in the movie? Um, as far as character side of things, or as far as actor side of things? Because actor, honestly, either way, it's probably not really a problem because it's not really gonna spoil anything if they're not part of it. If I were to guess, it's gonna be either Casey, who's kind of a lower. I don't think he's a real prominent character, or the girl that I forget her name all the time, and I don't know why. Probably because I'm terrible with names. Um, but the main girl, um, I have no idea. But yeah, yeah, you can by all means. Master Splinter's not in the movie, but they have a voice actor for him. Or you were just referencing Shredder? Okay, that makes a lot more sense, and that's fair. I mean, um, as far as a character, like appearance wise, um, he's a relatively small role, even though he's a major um, idea, I guess, so to speak, throughout the Turtles universe. Because of course, like it seems like everything is it's tied to Shredder, and these are Shredder's goons and these mutated creatures they're fighting because of Shredder and whatever. But as far as his actual appearance and stuff in throughout the series and throughout the kind of the history of the show, it's been relatively minimal. So I can kind of understand that. Is there even do they like even reference him? Not to push further into potential spoiler zones. Um, like is he talked about as more of an idea or an overarching mentality? Maybe I could see that being a thing, like the disembodied. We're following this cause, and it's Gus from Breaking Bad is one of the actors. See, I'm not familiar with Breaking Bad, so I do not know who that is. The name doesn't sound Giancarlo Esposito. Does not sound familiar to me. Which, ironically, probably just not knowing the actor's name, because I've seen memes and stuff from Breaking Bad, so I've probably seen his character even without knowing that he was the one that plays the character. I'm gonna get gloomy. I did not want to get gloomy. My dragon is late. Also the villain in Far Cry 6. Another avenue that I'm not familiar with. That's a game, right? Far Cry. The Rock is in the movie. Well, of course The Rock's got to be in the movie. Is he rock steady? the mutated villain? Because that would be a fitting way to still keep his nickname, The Rock, involved. Because they got Bebop and Rocksteady in some of the iterations of the Turtles. Well, I don't know where my dragon's at, but he's, or she, I guess, we went over that, is disappointing me. Let me down, dragon. I did not sign up to be Frog's food again. Although the Frogs would probably be happy to oblige. Just like I said. He's definitely... Look, he's just got his face open expectantly. Wow! Look at that guy get some height! What kind of place is this? It's horrifying. That did nothing to him, and now I'm gloomy. Oof. Come here, anti-gloom. I need a ride. I need a fast away from that thing ride. Bye, guys. Enjoy being eaten by frogs. This is going to be problematic. Okay, so how do I want to go about not dying? I need something that explodes, and... let's sort by this. Hi, Mr. Frox. Did you just eat one of my friends? Because I know I didn't approve you eating one of my friends. Not that I guess you have to ask for my approval. You are a large, independent Frox. Yikes. Okay, we're good. We're good. Shredder is briefly mentioned in the post-credits scene. So that sounds like they're setting up a sequel. Or at least leaving it open for the opportunity to run with a sequel. Oh, neat. That's the first Obsidian Frox Fang I've had. Ew. You know, now that I think about it, that's similar to the way that the storyline played out in the movies that they made. Obviously, this is also a movie, but in the last movies that they made, because the first one didn't have, it didn't really rely heavily on Shredder at all. Welcome back with the Sea Pancake crew. How are ya? the first of those two movies, the ones with the big hulking turtles, I don't think they really brought up Shredder hardly at all. Because it was the kind of nerdy office worker guy that was portrayed as the major villain. And then it wasn't until the second movie that they actually really got into the stuff with Shredder. It'll be interesting to see if it's got a similar storyline to the live action. That's kind of the reference that I was thinking. It's their so-called live action movies they made, even though obviously the turtles were still CGI. They were just kind of gross looking, really. Lots and lots of sea pancakes. I love it. He's an adorable little sea pancake. Well, this dragon has stood me up, it looks like, and I'm actually a little disappointed by it. The movie, this movie that you saw is animated. Yeah, I think I recall seeing the previews and stuff on that, a couple of them at least. I generally have ad blockers and stuff running, so I don't have to deal with ads most of the time on things. Well, since this dragon wants to be difficult, let's go over here to the Great Plateau and talk to the Temple of Time statue. I think I'd rather go from this one so I don't have to get cold. Although this means I'm going to have to walk by a couple of Aracuda, which do not care about my my mask. Oh, that's right. I always forget that this one's underground. Let's go ahead and swap out to better defense, just in case things would get messy with the upcoming Aracuda. Also, hopefully this guy will stay on the ceiling because I got something hilarious to do. Yeah, it kind of worked. Ascended right through the the Horriblin. And into a tree. Nice work. Nice work indeed. Oh, we can get rid of this pin. Because that was a Feroce pin. Which actually means that I should probably use that tower when I get ready to go back for Ferocious Tooth. But for now, we are headed to the Temple of Time. Why are there two pins that are out? Should not have pins out. Oh, okay, those are probably from hunting dragons before, based on the spacing. Looks like it was probably a light dragon path. Alright. And actually, we are coming up on about halfway through the stream, so I'm going to go ahead and clip that for the uploads. We will continue the stream, but I got an outro here for the recording. For those of you that are watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time and Saturday and Sunday at 4. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. If you're on those platforms and want to check us out, those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and a Twitter if you're on the platform and want to either follow or whatever the name for... I don't know. I'm drawing a blank trying to come up with different words. But check us out over on those platforms as well. If you are enjoying the content over there on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot and it lets us know what you guys are enjoying over there. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you next time. Till then, stay random.